All right, I'm going to go over ADMD, testing out shadow play, desktop recording from NVidia GeForce Experience, but I cannot incorporate a webcam stream of me while I record my desktop. Anyhow, enough of that. So let's see, we're going to separate the candles a little bit. This is a daily chart. It goes from December to April 2015. I wanted to show a 15-minute chart, and I have to go all the way back to when I bought it, which was actually in December, I think on the 19th. And that'll show a 5-minute or 15-minute candle. You had it on the 5 of when I found the stock and where it was and the volume of the stock, which was, let's see, December. Oh, it's not coming up. 5-minute chart. It comes back to today's. Bummer. Okay, enough of that. So on the daily chart, we'll go back a little bit and we'll look at some lines. This is the moving average lines, the one you see in colors. There's gray for 100 moving average, 100-day moving average, depends on the period, which is daily chart, and I can change that to any time frame, 3, 5, all the way up to monthly. We'll go to 5-minute, and you'll see this was today from this black line all the way. Had a breakout, and today I added shares at 2-1 where I have the cursor right around this area just before it started moving up, and each bar is 5 minutes. Each bar here is 15 minutes, so I bought it right here on this bar April 21st at around 12:30 or so, 12:20. Prior to that, the way I found the stock was I looked on the volume. This is the daily. I'm going back now to January. Let me see, no, December. And I'm going to remove the 100-day moving average. So the chart will automatically, let's see here. Let's cancel that. It's a logarithmic adjustment. So when you move the chart, it automatically adjusts and fills the chart. But when you have moving averages coming from up high down to low, it scrunches up the chart. So I need to remove the 100 moving average. All right. So I bought it December right here. This is the day. Let's see how it looks. I bought it at 0006. The pink line is the 50-day moving average. I saw it move up to the 50-day, or was going to, because at that point it was 009. I bought it at 0006, and it's 0009, and the volume increased to 300 million from 100 million the prior day. So that's how I usually get into stocks. Bollinger Bands are very tight, which are the blue lines. As I spread it out, you'll see the blue lines on either side of the candles will start to expand and open up. As they open up, the price is going up. As long as the price is still touching the upper band, the volatility has increased. And this is one indicator that tells you volatility is increasing, and that is on the upside at this point. So just looking at the next day or two, 10017, actually buying at 0006, closing at 001. So I was up on the first day of the purchase. It's always key to be up on the first day of the purchase. Otherwise you buy it and you're instantly down. 001, 0017, back down, and it looks like it's going to hold the upper band and push higher. 17. We'll see how much. Maybe it won't. We'll put in some lines here so the lines will match up to what potentially could happen. So now here's a high of the day. This high is 0026. So we'll put that in. I think I need to draw a ray, it's called, so it goes all the way. No, we'll draw a line. It should go all the way. No, yeah, maybe it will. To April's part of the chart. So that would be the next resistance. If it comes back in towards the middle, which usually price wants to get away from the Bollinger Bands after it's gone above it. Let's see where it goes. Back to 006, so I'm holding at an even. I'm down at this point, even though I was happy to be up the first 2 days. So we're in January, about a month later, and finally got the two blue lines, Bollinger Bands, tightening up, expecting it to make a move one way or the other, and of course expectations are to go up at this point with expected news. A lot of expectations here, but we'll see. And as it touches the bottom of Bollinger, it holds and starts to go up towards the upper Bollinger Band and breaks out here, which would be a perfect day to add, because this line here would be the resistance line, which I'll move down to the top of this black candle wick. So let's see, 0012, and then comes right back down. So nothing significant, any reason why that's going up, who the hell knows, on that day. And then finally 3 days later it follows the pattern it should have followed. So you see, you would think it'd go up here and continue, but it consolidated quickly and started again. 0015, 17, and back down inside the Bollinger Bands and back up above them 3-4 days later. 002, and breaks the resistance of 0026 to close above it. Extremely bullish, but you got 4 days up, so it could continue or again pause. Let's see. There's the pause, a gap up and close down, and stays around this area, and there's the next push up to a breakout. So we should see one more follow through here before it comes back and pauses again. Let's see. Yes, it gaps up, closes, didn't break the high the whole day, so I expect maybe a down move, and I was wrong. There's the breakout. The down move was the following day. So you can see here there's momentum with this move here, and then you have a gap down and close lower. So this would be the sell point anywhere in here on that day, towards the end of the day, because it's closing below the midpoint of that candle. If it closed at the midpoint or above, that would indicate a probability of a higher move the following day. So it starts to consolidate. It tries to get back up. 3.8 is resistance now. We'll call this area here resistance at 4.1 and draw a line at right around that 4.1 area. So in the future, this will act as an area that needs to get through to continue. And if it gets below this red line, which is now support, once it gets above resistance, it comes back to it, it should be support. 1, 2, 3, 4 days in a row, even though it went below it, it's still support, closing above it. Once it closes below it, you have the 50-day moving average here on the daily chart that should hold as support, 0018. Now, within that day, you could have some trades go below it, which usually does happen. It's called noise. Closing price is the key. So it closes at 2.1 above that 1.8. Closes above 1.8 again at 2.1. Gets below 1.8 and hits 1.5. And today it reverses back to 2.9 on an extremely strong day. But you see down here the volume is not indicative of the move. So who knows if it's real. Question is, does it come back and hold this 2.6 area, maybe to 3.4? That would be the next area to hold, or try to attempt to move through. Let's go to line. Make this here, this structure is a very key structure, 3.6 area. And then the next one here at 4.1. So if it comes back down, it still has to hold the pink line at 1.9, which will be higher as the days go. It's a rising moving average, so you'll see if it goes to about another week, 2.2, 2.3 will be another support just from the pink line. That's a 50-day moving average, a key indicator for most traders and investors. So it held it. It's very good that it held it. Let's see if, can I draw? I can't even draw circles. This thing sucks. All right, as boring as that was, that's a talk through from December to April on the Bollinger Bands, support and resistance. You got supports, you'll see, I won't put them in, but right down here at 0005 in this area, this whole sideways movement between 008 and 1 should be support, and 0012, if it comes there, it'll be support. It should. So if it acts as support, if for some reason it does come down, you'll see a pattern of weeks to months before it does a breakout. So if it's going to continue and try to attempt to move at 47, 48 from March highs, it's going to have to do it within 3 or 4 days, either right away, which will be here, or a move up and a move down, and who knows what the candle will look like, but stay above 2.5 area and then continue up 3, 4, 5 days later.